LTC, we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, if you refer to my last analysis when the price was here, we mentioned the ways moving can give us one more drop. This is what we get. And now I want to see whether this one can give us a trade setup or not, because usually, I mean, for other charts also we have similar move. Okay, now first of all we start with daily chart. Okay, daily chart, we can see we get the drop, and what we want to see the ways, I mean, the price is correcting here. Okay, can we get the bigger correction for one move down, or this one can turn to a next up move? Because it's still, we based on lower time frame, I'm thinking we can get the buy, maybe short term buy, because as we can see here, the price give a correct drop. We want to see whether we can get this one or not. Okay, by the way, we want to put this one in relative to this for next move up. The only thing is we need to get, sometimes we'll be here to confirm for the next move. We see how we can trade it. As we can see, we have been based on forward chart. The only thing is we get this. Now we want to see this one is turned to a correction for one more drop or not. Okay, by the way, if we want to trade here, the best things is we look for buy, because if we get any buy with the stop loss below this, in case this is the start of the up move, in terms of the risk and reward, can give us really good trade setup. Okay, now the things is how we can trade it. If we move to lower time frame, 1 hour chart, just now I mentioned based on, I mean, based on 1 hour chart, that we want to see whether we can put as a flat relative to this. If we want to trade this, what we can expect, one move up, and this one can turn to a bigger correction for one more drop. This is how we can talk about it technically. But if we get any sharp move from here, it turns to a correction or small flag, any buy from there we take it. And when the price come to this top, we start to manage it. And our stop loss will be below this. As I mentioned, based on forward chart, any buy opportunity we try to take. If it's not moving, we take out. But the only thing is, if this one turn to a corrective move, we are not going to trade it. Okay, beside that, because right now if price reverse from here, we need to get for the, I mean, start to up move from here, we need to wait for the correction to look for buy. Okay, but the best things, if this one turn to a correction for one more drop, break this low, any buy from there, this is the best option. This is what we are more interested. But if the price didn't drop, start from here, also we can look for trade. Okay, and the second things, as I mentioned, if the price, this is what we mentioned just right now, can we have entry above this? It's not a really good idea. If it move in terms of the risk and reward, can give us a good trade, but we should know that this one can turn to a flat for one move up, the price tag, and reverse. We should know about this possibility. That's why if anyone wants to have entry above this, they need to really watch out the trade. It depends whether they are aggressive or they have experience. Okay, just leave it for the traders. And rather than that, we cannot, I mean, we don't have any other option. If the price reverse from here, the only way we get the flag. Okay, by the way, the best things is if this one give us one more drop, then any buy from there, we will be more interested. This is what we are looking for. The best for opportunity, because at that times this one can confirm this correction is done already in relative to this. Okay, by the way, we just follow the chart. If we get any buy within this range, we consider as a short term. We take it. If it is moving, we keep it. If not, we try to manage or take out the trade. Anyway, if I see any update or changes, then I will share. Thanks.